Hello guys, today I'll show you how to install Android 6.0.1 in Xperia S. Firstly, please make a backup of all your data, and if something goes wrong with your phone, I am not responsible for it, as I have already seen the procedure in XDA developers and it worked for me, but it's a little bit complicated. That's why I decided to make a video. But all the things that you do will be at your own risk, and I'll not be responsible for anything. So let's move on to the things that you will be requiring for the procedure. So the things that you will require in the phone is that it should be rooted, the bootloader should be unlocked, there should be a TWRP recovery. In the PC or the laptop that you will be using, ADB should be installed, and I'll be providing the links for that in the description. After that, the proper drivers and ADB drivers should also be there. You will also require 3 files. Firstly, the ROM itself, second, the Google apps, and third, to make the ROM pre-rooted, you have to download one additional file, that's supersu.zip. I have provided the links below, and I'll also show you how to download them all. So please follow as I go through it. The first link is of Android Marshmallow ROM itself. You have to find it from the page as you can see on the screen, and then begin the download. In the second link provided, that's for Google Apps, you have to select the ARM. After that, Android 6 version, and then the Pico version would be sufficient for you, and the remaining apps you can download afterwards, and hit the download button. So now I'll be heading to supersu.zip. To download that, you have to go to the link that I have provided and click on the save file. After that, place all the 3 files that you have downloaded in the folder where ADB is already there, and try to rename it with a simple name. And now in the phone, you have to turn off the phone and boot your phone in the recovery, as you can see I am doing right over here. After that, you have to go to the mount option and untick all the options that are mounted. You have to unmount all the partitions of the phone. As you can see that in my case only the cache memory was mounted, so I unticked it. And connect your phone to the PC. Again, we have to go to the PC itself. Now in PC, where all the files are installed, right click while holding shift and open the command screen, and follow the steps that I have shown you in the video itself, and I'll be providing these commands in the description box itself, so you can easily see and watch all the commands itself. Now you will be deleting two partitions, that's partition 15 and after that partition 14. And after that we'll be creating a new partition after typing n. In this option you have to enter the start value of partition 14 and in the stop value you have to make some calculations. For that I'll be using calculator. Now enter the value of the stop value of partition 15. It can be different in your device, so you have to maintain that and subtract 16,385 from that. Sorry, 384 from that. And enter the value that you have calculated. As you can see that the two partitions are combined in one itself, and to write the changes you have to enter the command W. And now you have to enter the command exit. Now you have to push the three ROMs, the three zip files that we have saved in the platform tools folder or where the ADB is installed. To push that, enter the command that I have written, ADB space push space the name of the zip. In my case the name was abc.zip because I wanted to rename it as an easier file name, so I renamed it as abc.zip and then /tmp/. It will take some time, and after that we will be pushing the remaining two zips also. Now we will push the Google Apps zip, adb space push space gapps.zip. In my case the name was gapps. Your file name can be different, you have to enter as it is and then space /tmp/enter. And now the final zip, that's a.zip, it is for super user. Now we have to wipe the data cache and Dalvik cache and then install the ROMs as we did it earlier. It will take some time. Okay, so as you can see, that process is completed and there may be some error, but that's not the problem as we have manipulated with the storage. Now we will mount all the partitions. And then install the ROM. The sequence of installing the ROM would be firstly the rom.zip, that's abc.zip. After that, the Google Apps, that's gapps.zip. After that, the super user zip, that's a.zip in my case. And then slide to flash it. This will also take some time. Okay, so the process is completed. Now we will wipe the cache and Dalvik cache. And then reboot the system. And now you will see that the Marshmallow has been installed. After this, you will be providing the personal information like connecting to your Google account. So that was all about Marshmallow. Thank you guys.